Who's reverse thrust deployed? Yes, they are. Hey guys, and welcome back to FSX FSPassengers. So yeah, thought about it last week, and I think I will be doing a flight on VATSIM for this series. So yeah, start up FSPassengers, get the aircraft set up, and let's go. So we are going from Baldoon, where we are here, to West Froy. So we will start flight. 2 passengers aboard. Welcome Alina Marquez and Carmen Whitley. Luggage level back up, fuel wise only about 25%, if that, we go 30, that's safe, and destination will be briefing, hang on, flight plan, loads, not the right flight plan, I've loaded last week's one, it is IFR, where is it, west, no, it's Baldoon to West Froy. I've loaded up the last ones, haven't I? Yes I did. So, yeah, Echo Golf, Oscar Yankee. And according to Active Sky, in this weather and wind condition, it will take us 4 minutes, about 20 minutes worth of flying. Set destination.
Destination set.
And load immediately.
Engine instrument, check flight control, check headset APU, check thrust lever, check flap.
Let's get the aircraft ready to go. So, let's see, shall we? Avionics on, power switch on, lights on. Let's connect to, hang on, informations. We will go for in-flight reports. We are Delta Alpha 925. Let's go over to VATSIM. Connect. We are that, flying an M20J. Connect. And there we go. We are now on VATSIM. No towers, no nothing. No traffic. We're just in the middle of Scotland. Yeah, VATSIM's going to be quite boring, I can tell you that as a fact. Oh no, we do have traffic. We have an A321, A320, another A320, both EasyJets. Got a Ryanair, DHL cargo, and a business jet. Nope, Lufthansa. Something or another. Right, so virtual cockpits, get ourselves ready to go. So, don't think you do any clearance and so forth, because I don't think there's any towers in range. Negative, so we'll be going to, what's it, Unicom 1, 2, I've forgotten Unicom, I'll do a quick search, we'll start the aircraft, so that's all set, engine can now go on. And Unicom is 122.8, the ground scenery around the setup as well, 122.8. There we go. Everything's loading up around us now. So we will now taxi down to runway, and we will get ourselves ready to fly. So flaps down, lights on, passenger seatbelt sign can now go on. Let's taxi to runway. Altitude will be cruising at 4,000 feet, so I'll set down the autopilot as well. Perfect, now just get to runway. Any runway will do. Wind conditions are minimal. They held up from last week. And actually, I think it's a bit clearer than last week. It was a bit cloudy last time. Now it is just... Well, actually, I'd say it's clearer. Less clouds, but looks like the visibility's also gone a bit down as well. So weather's not exactly held up to last week. It's not as warm, you can tell it's a little bit cooler, but not still quite hot for the UK. It's still not raining for once, let me tell you. And yeah, flying on VATSIM, I think we may be the only Mooney in the server. We'll just see if anyone else actually sees me or not. And once we're actually in the air, we can have a look at the AI aircraft. So there's a runway here. Worth taking? Not sure, might as well. The airport is to our west, so something worth looking. And I've got a window open because it's a bit hot in here, but a bit loud when you see out the window, if you can hear that. It doesn't matter anymore, so go to the runway, let's depart. Lights set, flaps set, seatbelt sign on, bit of a hard turn that. We're on Unicom. Don't think I need to declare I'm taking off. Sure, will do. Hang on. Right, so if we go over to that, this is Delta Alpha 925 at Echo Golf. No, sorry, it's UK 09. Departing runway. Is this 16? Yes, it is. Wait, 16. Just now down to Unicom, and let's go. So, there goes a few guys now coming in. Echo Golf, Papa Fox. I'm not sure whichever that would be. Nah, maybe Presswick. Not too sure though. Okay, pilots.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotates. Positive climb gear up. Autopilot, altitude set to 1500. And this is on navigation. That's going to go up. Right then, successful departure. Looks like UK VATSIM may bring a bit of life into the simulator world. Let's see what we got. Is that a river? Something. Actually, yeah. It's a river on the ground mesh which hasn't loaded properly. Yeah, I think it's trying to mimic that, but it's just not proper. But I wouldn't say it even is part of the river. No, it just is a. It's part of the scenery. I see what's going on now. Right, the scenery tried to connect the river to the airport, which doesn't look natural. Right, so we've just departed, and we will now fly. So active sky, briefing. Whoops, no map. So yeah, we've just left here, flying the wrong way apparently. Navigation sets. I know I loaded up last week's flight plan by accident on active sky, but I think the aircraft may just be a little bit confused to what it's trying to do, and it's trying to get to the initial waypoint at this airport. Anyway, we are climbing now, so that shouldn't affect us in any way. Maybe there's some like unknown SID here I just haven't realised it ever existed or something. We're off on the right path. We should level out soon. Let's get in line with that. Tok Todd's air guy. 3 minutes 51 to arrival. Looking good. And yet the aircraft is now heading in the right direction, possibly. What is going on? Right, I'll go to aircraft flight planner. Why am I sounding like right? I really have messed up. I've loaded up last week's stuff. Am I a week behind in my mind? Like seriously. Right, Baldoon to West Froy. Load that. Okay, no. Right, so hopefully that should be a bit better in terms of where we're actually going to. Aircraft's going to turn around again. So it's this time it now knows where we're going. Guess we have like a nice high vantage point looking down though at the scenery. I mean that looks quite nice. The mud flats there, the lake. That river's still a bit off. Got the airport in the fields. And then yeah, there you go, the aircraft now knows where it's going. So yeah, note to self. Make sure you know which flight you're doing, make sure you're flying on the right week, not just loading up last week's stuff. Yeah, now we're in the air, and now we're heading in the right direction at least. Right, let's see the aircraft. So we've got the A321 here, somewhere over the UK. We've got the Airbus A320 EasyJets coming to land, might be worth watching. We've got another EasyJet who's just in descent. And then we have a Ryanair who's mid-flight. So if we go over to that EasyJet, and let's hope it loads up the scenery and textures before he touches down. I wonder what VATSIM landings are like. Gotta love the rendering time in FSX, seriously. He's about to touch down, and at the moment it's just a grey mesh of an A320. There we go. Something's happening, and the airport is loading up now. I think it's meant to be yeah, it's meant to be UK 2000 as well, so please load. And he's about to touch down. Easy Y 38 Mike Papa. Right, I'm not sure if it's going to load anything in time, but we'll get an idea of what his landing's going to be like. He's got the high quality scenery around the airport as well, I guess. Or that meant to be the texture's like glitching out or something. Check the other reset later. And yeah, it's gonna be a perfect touchdown. You can't really fail these. Has he touched down or is he just... Yes, he's touched down. He's either using the default app. Nope, there we go. Fair enough. He could have gone on that taxiway there, but nope, he's going to carry on. No, he's also just a black texture. He loads normally. See, I think that may just be a glitch. Let's have a look at the Ryanair quickly. And our flight's about halfway through now, so I actually really don't have much of a flight at all. ETA 2 minutes 25. I just want to see the Ryanair guy gets texture or not. Could just be a VATSIM thing, it could just be a really poorly made simulator. There goes, spoilers are on, so he's descending. Not sure where he's landing though, probably the same airport as the EasyJet guy to be fair. Is reverse thrust deployed? Yes they are. I'm not sure that's how you descend, but there you go. Yeah, he has just deployed reverse thrusts and spoilers. There we go, Ryanair has actually loaded though. Pride of Scotland. Delta Alpha Ox. Yeah, that's quite an old one actually. Especially as the eyebrow winglets. The eyebrow windows even. Anyway, back to our own aircraft, which is now probably a complete blurry mesh, glitchy, painful mess. Our airport is now just ahead, perhaps it would be worth descending now. That's about 500 feet of works last time into it, if I remember correctly. Do the same thing here, 1,500 feet a minute. And we will start lowering the throttle. Once the airspeed gets a bit too much. To which, if I quickly look at nearest airport list. Wait, nope, don't need that because we are on VATSIM. We just need to the aircraft land when available, as long as we're on 122.8. Look at GPS. We are... Yeah, the airport should just be ahead of us somewhere. Keep an eye out for that one. Actually, that's it there. I believe it is. We have visual to runway. Yes, we do. So if we turn off navigation, I can see the runway there. I'll announce that we are landing. What's this? Airports, tower, Echo Golf. Which runway is that actually as well? Briefing 85. Which runway is that? So I do need to announce the landing, don't I? 17 to nurse winds. Let's have a look, shall we? Runway. There are no numbers on it. Is this a closed airport? That's an X. Is this airport meant to be closed? Or not? There you go, we've got a number, it's just very, very out of view. I think that's 24, yes. Runway 24. So if we descend to about 500, carry on the right to turn. Now we are landing at... No, not that one, I wanted that one. DA925 is landing at Echo Golf Oscar Yankee. Runway 24. I'm sure it's Goy, yes. On final at Echo Golf. There we go. We're bringing the aircraft around once more. hopefully should level off in a moment now. Terrain's starting to get a bit higher for us. Ooh, look at the airspeed now. Do you want to slow down? And yeah, we are now levelling off here, so not too high but not too low. Almost idle throttle. Okay, maybe we are a bit low for my liking. You know what? Let's turn off autopilot. Let's go up a bit. Try the rest of the flight manually. The airport was to my right side somewhere. There it is. So, gear down, flaps down, and now just get the aircraft onto the ground. So yeah, nice short flight this one, and a nice little taster into what VATSIM would be like in this series, and to be fair, it works. There's not too much traffic in the area I guess, but no tower contacts either. But nah, VATSIM VFR flying generally works quite nicely, I guess. So touchdown, ETA 7 minutes according to the simulator, according to FSPassengers. Bring it down. Right, there we go. We are on final as we announced. Let's get the aircraft down. Also a bit high as well, so if I idle throttle, let the aircraft just drop down. Try and descend as fast as we can. Just take on a slide. Yeah, that's working quite nicely for us. So yeah, the airport here is a bit out of line, but nothing needs too bad on the islandness. Likewise, normally we wouldn't normally be flying to this airport. It's basically like a one-off kind of thing for this series. Alright, let's get the aircraft aligned. We're now a bit low, sorry to throttle a bit. Let's get the aircraft down. And idle throttle. And just gentle touchdown. Bring the aircraft to a halt. And let's get off this runway. Alright, so assuming there's a few hangars over there, we can get off at. Otherwise, not a bad flight at all. We had a slight mishap at takeoff with the questionable not quite taxing the flight plan after I loaded up last week's stuff on both Active Sky and this aircraft. Yeah, I think, because I remember I was planning out this last week's flight, this flight right now, and next week's flight all in like one go, so I can install the sceneries and the VFR stuff at the same time, so I could get like a few weeks of videos recorded nice and quickly without causing too much stress basically after I got off the exams height. So plan it all out, and then it's just a case of recording it on the correct day. So this video will come out tomorrow, and actually no, today's Tuesday, yeah, so it's coming out tomorrow, and then that should be fine for that. So just find somewhere to stick it, just stick it in front of these old warehouse hangar things. So stop it here, stick it on the parking brake, Whoops. And engine goes off. Door can open, and passengers now disembark. So, I'm quite happy with this flight. I think it went quite well for us. Lights can come off, and we'll just leave the aircraft here until next week, basically. So if we go to FSPassengers, we will end flight. There you go, Baldoon to West Freight, 20 minutes flight time, 60 minutes in the air. There's a VATSIM message, what they're saying, runways, final Echo Golf Alpha Alpha, we'll have a look at him, 662. Otherwise, 500 quid, small income. If that's times 50, wow, we are poor. But nah, hang on, real-time income, free, real times 50, oh yeah, that makes sense actually. So we will record that. And there we go, right, I want to look at the EasyJet who's not on my list. So, yeah, I think we'll end it here for today. If you guys enjoyed the episode, do leave a like, do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week. I believe we are going to... Right, I planned these out and I've just completely forgotten it already. We are flying to a major airport, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.